How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the 7th episode of Inside LCO Financial Services. Today, I got the man, Big Dog, Lawrence Tanner. LT, how's it going?
I'm doing just fine, and it's being good.
Lawrence is the facilitator here at Financial Services. You want to tell us a little bit about what a facilitator kind of does?
A little bit about what a facilitator actually does is, make sure that the building is up to standards, which is from the starting entry of an agent to supervisor to manager, making sure everything is trained and properly, set up for them to make sure that we're operating at a set standard that we have.
Gotcha. So how about you just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how long you've been here, stuff like that.
All right. Again, I've been born and raised here at LCO. I like hunting and fishing, usually like being outdoors. I enjoy my time spending with my daughter, doing activities or whatever, she loves to do. I've been with the company for almost 2 years now. 2 years. I've been actually a trainer. I'm coming up on 1 year on the 20th. So
really?
It's almost been a year. It's been a long, fast, great year though. Successful year. At being a trainer.
So what made you want to get into the training?
Well, see, when I first got hired here, we did have a group that came up and trained us that were a part of our portfolio that we do offer here. And I learned from that trainer. And then the way in that training class of that week or 2 weeks that we had, I learned a lot from that. And then the style and the way it was handled, I felt like I had good characteristics to perform that duty, as in, speaking with agents, making them understand, making them, get the process done. And then making sure that we set them up, perfectly to have them, do their job.
What's been the most challenging thing about trainings?
The most challenging thing that I come across is the uniqueness of people. Okay, so of people, getting together and their different learning styles and, trying to figure out, making them, trying to let them understand myself. I'm just a, instructor to them, making sure that they fully understand and just getting them all sound in that week that I do have with them and just making sure that we all flow correctly.
Because not everybody learns the same, so I'm sure you got to try and adapt to that too.
Exactly, and that's one of my biggest challenges. Again, speaking in crowds is definitely not my weakness on that part, but just making sure people understand at a level that we can be productive.
Gotcha. Well, we had a couple questions from our LinkedIn followers. I'll just transition into those. This one is from Tim. He asks, what are the best solutions for a call center when dealing with consumers that do not answer the phone after applying for a loan?
Well, that's a great question, Tim. One of those solutions we do have is we call them back again. We do attempt to, keep calling them again. And when we do call them again, we give them a multiple, chance to, we want to make sure we're getting a hold of them. They may be busy. They may be at work. They may be, like I said, playing with, with their child or doing any activity. So they might be available later. Now, we have other solutions like email or text if they would like to choose to text, or email us if they want to, apply for a loan. Now, they do need to call us. They do need to call us and make in contact with us, but we can reach out to them that way. So,
what happens after like an extended period of like no contact or something like that?
Extended period of no contact, it is put to the back end of what we're searching for, or like our prime agents are their list, and they will go to the back of the list, and then we will reach out to them. Maybe a period of time will go on. Again, those customers, we send them emails, we send them copies of text, just like those modes of contact. And if they decide to choose to come back, they can always refer back to those emails. They have our contact number, and they can always call us and we can process their loan.
Gotcha. Second question is from David. So, you're familiar with Anush, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Great man.
Yeah, great man.
He brings in donuts on Fridays when he's in the building.
Yes, which we all love here.
I'm a donut lover myself, I may add. So what is your go-to donut when Anush brings in donuts? Let's say you got the first pick. He just walks in the building, holding the boxes of donuts, sets them on the table. What are you grabbing?
I'm grabbing just maybe plain, but chocolate. With no filling, of course. I mean, I really don't enjoy the filling part of that, but
Nobody does.
I really, I don't know.
If you're normal, you won't enjoy it.
But yeah, but that's my go-to.
See, I'm more of a long john with the sprinkle, no filling.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. With a little crunch on there, I can enjoy that too.
So David, there you go.
David.
A lot of people enjoy Nush's donuts. He's the donut man.
Yes,
Shout out to Nush. So, what would you tell somebody? You're kind of like, with the facilitator, you're pretty much everybody's first point of contact, kind of when they're new. They see you
introduce them to what's going on here.
So, what would you tell someone who is thinking of joining financial services?
I would tell them that we have a great open atmosphere here. Again, it starts at day one when you're in the interviews. I'm also in the interview process where, we ask these questions, just like I'm presenting to you now, questions to make sure that we fully understand, what type of person you are, make sure we're familiar with what you're actually, what's going on, make sure we're understanding. And then once you do get accepted, if accepted, we'll get you hired on. And then first contact of that training day is me instructing and, learning how to do the business. But we do, it's a great atmosphere. I can, say that. It's a good start. Again, a lot of people have been telling me it feels like a first day of class, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's... Yeah, a lot of it refer to them being in high school or college.
One thing that I think is kind of makes it easier for new people is a lot of people from here around here, or even family, friends. So if you're gonna join, you're most likely to know somebody. You're not just walking into like I'm not gonna say like a normal job where you're not gonna really know many people, but a lot of people around here, local people. Right. And family know each other, so it makes it a lot easier. So you're more comfortable with
exactly, and that goes a long way. And even though we have a lot of people that are either family or know each other here, and it's a very close group. But also for newcomers that are thinking about joining, I refer back to a great atmosphere of teamwork and us trying to help each other get our main goal of growth of the company and just making sure we have a great day at work. So.
Yeah. Weather's warming up. Well, I think it's about to snow next week actually.
It probably will. It's Wisconsin.
Yep. But it's kind of warming up from what it's been.
Right.
What are your favorite activities to do in the summer?
My favorite activities to do in the summer is I do enjoy fishing. Fishing
on the boat.
Both. I gotta do both.
Or the bridge by Boulevard with all the hooks on it.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time. I was actually raised in on a part on that bridge. Around that bridge. I did actually catch a really nice one time. I actually have it mounted. Actually, it's a really nice bass.
Do you go out with your daughter?
Yep. Yep. Go out with my daughter again. I've done it ever since I was a young kid. I took her a couple times. We had a great time. Again, she's my daughter's still a young. She's only 5, so she had her fun when with the pole and everything. But kids want to be kids too.
I'm not gonna lie. I fish every now and then, but I can't take the fish off the hook.
Oh man!
I just thought as soon as they're flopping everywhere, you gotta have just accuracy,
Yeah,
just to grab it.
you gotta be the one in
Otherwise,
control to grab it.
otherwise you're gonna get sliced up, with
Yeah.
those little gills on the side.
Yeah, those gills. You gotta watch the gills. You gotta go right under it, and yeah.
So I usually, I don't think we'd fish good together unless you wanted to just take the the fish off the hook.
Hey, so that's it. I mean, you can bait it, right?
I can put a worm on the hook.
All right, you can bait it, but I can do that. No.
I don't think I've really. My biggest fish I've caught. I don't know, like that maybe.
I think.
I don't know what kind of fish it was even.
Yeah, I mean, I got one.
What's your biggest catch?
Probably about that.
Golly.
Yeah, about that.
Do you get that with your recreational pole, or do you have some sort of advanced fisherman pole?
No, just a regular one. I mean, I do, since I'm an active, fisherman, I do have my, almost like Harry Potter would have his wand, right?
What lake do you go on? Do you just go all over, or do you have a specific lake?
Yeah, here in Hayward, we got so many lakes, or in this Hayward area, LCO, specifically, my number one is going.
We're pretty much known for our fishing around here.
Exactly. I mean,
summertime.
Exactly.
You don't want to give away your lake, though.
Again, the triple flow is just my go-to. Actually, family house on Florida, so.
Gotcha. Well, transitioning away from that. You've been here. I remember.
Yeah.
I was a security guard before this at the casino.
Mm-hmm.
You know Amanda, Craig's girlfriend?
Yes.
I was at the little casino
Uh-huh.
with Amanda.
Uh-huh.
And then you walked up. I didn't even know who you were.
Okay.
And you said, "Hey, you should apply at this call center place that's they're building over here." So you've been around since like almost, day one.
Day one.
What's changed since you first started?
The thing that changed from day one, since I started, again, I started where we were just transitioning into what we have here on Trapani Road, our building here, was just no bigger than almost this office, we like to say.
And my office also holds the brooms.
Hey, I mean, the size of that room wasn't too big. There wasn't that many agents. Now, let's move forward. We get this new building. We have options up to 80 people, right? 80 people. And going, that growth of, seeing that being brand new, of that, people joining and again, leads back to when I did the training, I wanted to be a trainer. We've been really picking up the trainings or since I started training, actually was when our CEO, Scott Sully, joined our team. Terrific man to work for. And once he joined the team, it made the atmosphere of growth and making sure we're successful and making sure that we're on pretty much our toes to make sure that we're economical growth for the tribe itself and, the standout. It has grown tremendously. It's been, I think I'm up to my 67th trainee so far.
That's really crazy.
I know. It still blows my mind, actually. But we're continuing to do so. But these trainings, and we've been moving so fast and progressive. I mean, the growth is just, it's
phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
So, I know you're a busy man, you're the facilitator. I'll get you on your way, but I just got one last question.
Okay.
Kind of a two-parter, but it's that last question.
All right.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. All right.
I'm not trying to sound like a job interview or nothing.
Yeah, right. I mean, 5 years. Again, with this growth of this company here and what we're doing, I've been.
You can wrap it into two if you want. I was going to ask you also, where do you see the company in 5 years? So yourself and the company, if you just want.
Okay. Yeah, that works actually better. So where I see myself is, with the growth and opportunity here, presenting itself as a facilitator, working on all areas and training, growing and maybe one day, actually, maybe starting a call center, or maybe managing, or maybe directing that call center. Maybe not in the next 5 years, but a plan to work forward to getting that
Down the road.
But yeah, at the time being, again, in 5 years, we just want to keep progressing to make sure that this building is growing. And I see this building either getting bigger, expanding, or getting a multiple building.
3 stories, 5 stories.
3 stories, 5 stories.
With the pool, weight room. And the golf course in the back even.
Yeah,
probably.
we need golf.
Alrighty. Well, Lawrence, do you have any parting words for the viewers at home?
Again, you can always join us, at LCO Financial Services. I'm more than welcome to train any newcomers that want to decide to come in and, give it a shot if they want to change and, scenery or opportunity. Always just apply here, and I can get you trained in, and we can get you started and rolling on a team.
Trainer.
All right.
We'll see you guys in the next one.